Hello guys, this is TuxPaladin, and today we're doing an updated version of our Project Stardust tutorial. The game has had many updates since I've last made a tutorial. They have added many new universes worth of ships. Now all these ships, as before, you start off with one ship, or you start off with the ability to get one ship because it's only 0 credits. The first ship is always pretty much free. And you can start off with that and move through the tech tree to get the high level ships. I usually prefer the Star Wars ships because they're my favorite out of all of these. But all the ships have realistic shield and health. So if the ship has a ton of armor, then its health is high. But if it has a ton of shields, its shields are high. So the Halo ships that only have in the lore only have armor and no shields are that way in game. Now, to get the next ship, you have to play as the ship before and get XP. With this XP, you are able to unlock using XP and this currency, credits. So you have to spend 2 currencies to get to the next ship. This currency right here, the free XP, you can use on any ship in that specific tech tree. For example, in Star Wars, I have 2,000 free XP. So I can go in, and if I want to, let's say, get the Bellator, then I can come in here, see I don't have enough XP up here, and convert my free XP to ship XP. So I can put it in right here, and convert it, and boom. It is now part of the XP for that ship. You can also convert ship XP if you don't use the ship or you're planning on getting a different ship. You can use gold to convert that. At the same time, you can use gold to purchase special ships that are like premium ships. They cost gold and then XP for like a ship before. You can get a lot of the XP and gold from the different challenges. And there's some daily challenges, and then there's some non-daily challenges that update a lot more. But you can get, there's a lot of challenges to get done. Here, let's spawn in as a Venator so I can show you the different controls for launching fighters as well. Alright, once you spawn in, you'll see that in the bottom left, you can hold H for help. It's very hard to read this, it's kind of fine print. But you can press Shift to zoom in and hold right click to move around. That's how you can, if you're like trying to look very far away, you can do that. And if you press R, you can see on here that the throttle goes up. This game uses a throttle system where you press R to increase the throttle and press F to decrease the throttle, which you can go, negative and go backwards. If you want to flip, if you want to turn, you click A and S to turn. And if you want to go down, you press W to go down and S to go up. To do a barrel roll, you click Q to go to the left and E to go to the right, so you can do a full flip around. Now when it comes to firing, it's very important to know that the actual guns on your ship do turn. So if you fire and then turn, you won't immediately be able to fire. The guns will have to slowly turn. And as you can see, there are more guns on the top than the bottom. So if you want to shoot down, you have to make sure your ship has guns on the bottom. This ship has some guns on the side that are able to shoot down, but the big ones that are on top can only shoot when it's on top, as you see. Now, their secondary weapon is missiles. To use them, you're going to have to press C to lock on to an enemy target. You'll see a little box in front of them, and then you'll be able to fire the missiles. As you see, they just fire off in the distance. But if you're locked on, you'd be able to fire the missiles at them. And when they're locked on, you're also able to fire at them easier. Now, to launch fighters, you also have to lock on with C to the ship. And these are your fighters over here. So to launch them, you can just pick your fighters which depending on the ships, you'll know which one, or you'll have to look it up based off the lore. But on the Venator, the Y-wings are the bombers, and the turrets are the fighters. So to press these, you press them, and then you click launch, and the fighters are launched. Now, usually I just launch everything, so I have all fighters out of the ship. Now, as you see, they're all flying around now. Now, with this, you can set them to, if you just are selecting the turrets, the fighters, you can have them set to intercept anything that comes towards you. You can also set them to escort your ship and guard your ship. So, but most of those do the same thing where you just defend yourself. Now, with the bombers, you can set them to attack the enemy ships once you click C to, lock onto them. The bombers will go attack them, but to let the bombers go through is very, very helpful to have all the fighters attack too. So usually when I attack, I have them all just on attack, and they all go after a ship. Now, if you click aim, it will lock aim on whoever you press C on. Whoever you lock the aim on, it will actually lock your aim on to make it easier. Whoever you have targeted. Now, if you want to have a very, very just cinematic game, if you press left alt, it toggles all the different things. So if you want to take a picture, take a screenshot, which I will do right now, you can do that. And also, you can still move during this and fire. You don't have all the same control as when you have the camera and all of the GUI, but you're still able to play the game in this. If you want to just play in cinematic mode, it's possible. And you can also, once you launch fighters, you can spectate them. I forgot to mention that. You can spectate the fighters and just see what they're seeing. So you can use it for reconnaissance. If you set them on someone who's on the other side of the map, you can spectate the fighters as they fly over there and maybe see ships that are hidden. And this button down here is the scuttle button. It's just a suicide. You blow up, and it does not give any points to either team. When you die, it shows you your ship that you use and the score you got. Through this, it will show you how many credits you earned, which can be used to buy any ship. And then the XP used for the ship, you can see how much XP you gained for that ship. And then the Star Wars XP is the free XP for Star Wars. Sometimes you will also earn gold. All these currencies are, of course, the ones we talked about earlier that you can use. If you want to join a VIP server to use the controls yourself and learn the game without anybody interrupting you, this VIP server will be linked in the description, and it will be open for a month after this video is uploaded. If you made it this far in the video, I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. If you have any ideas for a video to do in Project Stardust, my Discord link is also in the description, and there's a suggestion channel where you can comment down any ideas. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.